Statesman TV is back. Thanks for joining us, Delta State fans. I'm Katie Smith.
And I'm Herb Brooks. This is our first show of the 2013-14 season, which actually kicked off about 2 months ago, back in August.
So in this first episode of GoStatesmen TV, we're going to recap the athletic year to this point with every VSU sport.
And we're actually going to start with you, Katie.
I know, I'm just everywhere. I can't help it. Let's get to the football recap from the game at West Alabama. On the road again. Delta State football fans, welcome to Livingston, Alabama. The Statesmen getting ready to take on Gulf South Conference opponent West Alabama. Now, both these teams are 3-1 on the season. Delta State has 2 conference wins under its belt, 2-0. But West Alabama, the defending conference champ, is only 1-0 so far. So this game has a lot of conference implications. Let's get to the highlights.
As Delta State and West Alabama getting underway in the Gulf South Conference TV Live Game of the Week. Our captains are starting to make their way out onto the field. The captains for Delta State tonight will be number 47, Rory Island, and number 70, Andre Lucius. High snap. Once again, Swindle with the handoff, and this time the Statesmen read it perfectly. DeCoven Ware comes through on the tackle. It's a loss of 2 back to the 30-yard line, and a 3rd down and 7 now. Grant kicks this one away. It is high and to the goal line. Davison to the 10, to the 15, looking for a seam. 25 to the 30, 35. Flags all over the place. Holes in the middle of the field. As 2 West Alabama and Delta State players locked up in a blocking play. Tackled all the way down to the 40, but they're not going to keep it there. They're going to bring the ball back. Statesmen to go to the locker room. Down 38-0 here to West Alabama in what has been a machine-like first-half performance by the Tigers.
Coach, obviously not what we came over here and expected out of this ball game.
No, it wasn't. We didn't show up in the first quarter. We're going to go in there and figure out what's going on. We're not going to quit. And we've got a lot of obviously got a tough road ahead of us in the second half. But I'm really upset at how we came out. Thought we made too many mistakes early, and it's a good football team we're playing. We got to step up.
There with this field goal attempt. Now the offense, we got a fake here.
Oh, West Alabama going to go for it, and Johnston is not going to get it. He is going to be shy of the first down. It looks like by about a yard. Lane, that was right in front of you. An interesting decision there for West Alabama. It's going to pin Delta State deep in their own territory at about the 5-yard line. Champion drops back, throws across the middle. The pass is caught, hauled in by number 5, Ricky Hunt. It's a gain of right at 10 on the yards. First down for the States and out to the 35. 2 receivers split to each side. Champion steps up, throws across the middle, complete to Davison. Davison trying to get a block to get to the outside and will be pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. First and goal at the 10-yard line. Champion will drop back to pass, trying to set up the slip screen inside. Pass is caught. It'll be 4th and goal to go from the 1. Statesmen are going to go for it. Champion on the hard count. Hands it off, and he'll get in for the touchdown. Statesmen are on the board here in the 3rd quarter. Delta State is on the board. It's 45-7. Grant's kickoff will be taken by Davison at the 3. Trying to get across the field. There's going to be a flag on the play. Davison out to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45. And is finally brought down at the 48-yard line. Again, Sullivan to throw. Pass caught across the middle. Hauled in with a nice reception by Patrick Bethley. The Statesmen once again trying to find a way to put some points on the board late. Sullivan hit as he's thrown, but the pass caught on the far side. Hauled in over there by Josh Pinkston. Pressured as he throws. Pass is caught. Touchdown saving ankle tackle as Osborne made the grab. That'll be his 7th reception of the game. Again, Sullivan steps up, throwing across the middle. Pass caught by Bethley into the end zone for the touchdown. Going to be a 28-yard touchdown pass by Tyler Sullivan to Patrick Bethley, and the Statesmen have put 13 on the board. Mosley will take a knee, and that'll be the final play of this ball game. West Alabama has defeated Delta State tonight by a final of 48-14.
After that one right there, just what can we look forward to?
Oh, we got a ton of things to work on. I mean, we got to take care of the penalties. We got to take care of the ball. But what I was pleased with, we didn't quit. We scored a couple in the second half. Never stopped playing hard, and that's something to grow on. And you know, every now and then this kind of stuff happens. If it was easy, everybody'd be here. And we'll bounce back from it. We got a resilient bunch, and we need the open week right now because we got some soul searching to do. We'll get better. We'll be good.
Defending Gulf South Conference champion and number 12 ranked West Alabama beats Delta State 48-14. But this is the kind of game you learn from. You stick it in your back pocket and you move on. Reporting in Livingston, Alabama, I'm Katie Smith for GoStatesmen.com.
Hi, my name is Pearson Wyndham. I'm an ear, nose, and throat physician with ENT Consultants of North Mississippi. Being an ear, nose, and throat specialist, we see a wide array of patients, both pediatric and adult. Some common procedures would be tympanostomy, tube placement, tonsillectomy, adenoidectomy, sinus surgery. Being from the Delta, I felt like I could come back and provide a needed service. We're proud to be able to offer this service here at North Sunflower Medical Center.
Abraham's, an historic downtown Cleveland, has clothed the Delta since 1979. Shirts, sweaters, and khakis by Southern Tide and Polo are favorites on all college campuses. Costa sunglasses with mountain khakis and jeans by Big Star, True Religion, and Silver. Abraham's has a large assortment of the North Face and Patagonia outerwear for men, women, and children. Cole Haan and Tom shoes, plus the finest tie collection in Mississippi. Team up with dress shirts by Polo and Ike Behar. Abraham's carries a large inventory of fine suits and sport coats by Ralph Lauren, S. Cohen, and Abraham's own private label. Abraham's, in historic downtown Cleveland.
As an economist, I meet with many business leaders who just don't understand the true cost of documents. Unmanaged fleets, dysfunctional workflow, it's chaos. It's profit-killing chaos.
Mississippi-owned and operated, the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating is Mississippi's only full-line Kyocera dealer. Kyocera's full-line copiers, printer, and faxes offer robust work solutions while offering industry-leading lowest total cost of ownership. Offering rental, leasing, and purchasing options, let the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating help grow your business.
Millions of people grow up in a family of immigrants. But not everyone stops at nothing to reach their dream. Even fewer have the patience, passion, and perseverance to achieve success. A dream is for those who sleep. I live mine. I'm Pitbull, and I'm one of a kind. Darling.
Welcome back to Go Statesman TV. I'm Herb Brooks. We just recapped the University of West Alabama game last week. Let's take a look back and see what the Statesmen have done in the first 4 games of the season.
Fifth time all-time these two teams have met as Delta State leads the all-time series 3-1. The 2013 season for the Statesmen is officially underway. A high short kick taken by Stafford at the 25, and he is buried at the 27-yard line. Champion drops back, looks it. Still looking, hit as he throws, caught, complete across the middle, touchdown Delta! You can give him 6 as Casey Osborne makes the grab, a 17-yard touchdown grab, 12-yard touchdown grab to put the Statesmen up by a score of 9-7. Vince Sherrata will try to make it 10. His kick is up on the way, and it is good. Champion across the middle, the pass, caught, touchdown Delta! Casey Osborne's second touchdown reception of the ball game, second touchdown reception of the fourth quarter. And the Statesmen lead it 16-7. 4:14, they'll hand it off. Foy straight ahead, breaks the tackle, down into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown Delta State, Tim Foy, the redshirt freshman out of Hueytown, Alabama, punches it in for the score, and the Statesmen have the 23-14 lead.
We all talked about at halftime. The thing that I liked was our players, never once pointed fingers, stayed together, and I'm proud of them because the second half I thought we played really well. And, you know, our defense got a little tired. They did a real good job today, and the offense just kept grinding in the second half and did what we knew we could do.
Captains for Delta State today are number 10, Richard Freelon, and number 27, Trenton Warren. Going to throw it deep, got a pass, caught, complete, he'll take it to the house! Touchdown Delta! Patrick Bethley for 40 yards, and the Statesmen lead it 6-0. Champion on the hard count, wants to throw it, still looking, throws across the middle, passes caught, cuts up at the 5, dives, touchdown, Delta State! Champion to Casey Osborne for the 3rd time this season. Champion from the pistol, Belair behind him, handoff right side, Belair cuts up at the 5 on his feet, down to the 1, dives in, he's in, touchdown! Belair kept his feet all the way to the end zone, and the freshman from Los Angeles, California, has given the Statesmen the lead, 29-28, with 1:09 to play here in the third quarter. Not going to win this one tonight, but a great effort by the Statesmen.
Got to play better. You know, you can't give a good Commerce team as many chances as we did tonight. I'm definitely proud of our football team. I think when you look at the stats and the chances that we had and the mistakes that we made, which Commerce had a lot to do with that. They're a good football team. I think Coach Carthel's doing a great job there. But for us to still be in this football game is a positive I'm going to draw on.
Gentlemen, beautiful night for a football game. Delta State, you are the visiting team. You're going to be able to call the coin toss today.
And Vince Sherrata will come on, will officially be a 32-yard field goal. The snap is good, the placement is down, the kick is up, it is on the way, and the kick is good. Wingo, three-step drop, blitz coming, ball's on the ground, ball's on the ground! North Alabama is still on top of it, but a monster hit coming off the edge as Wingo gets up, never saw him out of his periphery, and is dropped back at the 37, 38-yard line. Once again, Wingo checks the play at the line. Fakes the handoff, and he is going to be sacked. The ball's loose. Once again, is buried in the backfield by Diego Lubin. The ball pops out, and North Alabama covers it up at the 41-yard line. Rory Island and Diego Lubin meeting up at the quarterback, Luke Wingo. Wingo, low snap, wants to throw, throws it out, pass blown up as Mayhall takes a big hit from Frankie Lee. 31-yarder officially off the left hash. Good snap, kicks up on the way. It is good. Vince Sherrata with 9.9 seconds left has put the Statesmen up 37-34 by a final of 37-34 as Vince Sherrata hit the game-winning field goal to win it. Ready to go here this afternoon. Statesmen in their home green uniforms with green helmets, green tops, green pants. Delta State's captains are Fred Marshall, DJ Holly, and number 16, Travis Champion. Champ drops back, dumps it off the 4, give him 6. The Statesmen are on the board. Travis Champion, his 8th touchdown reception or pass of the season. Florida Tech with the football at their own 12-yard line. Vega, pass intercepted by Davis. He'll return it to the house for the touchdown. There is a flag on the play, however. It is going to be a chop block on Florida Tech. That penalty will be declined, and the touchdown stands. 13-0. Delta State, a pick 6. The clock is going to expire, and Todd Cooley is going to win his first home game as head coach here at Delta State University.
Well, there you have it. The Statesman football team returns home for a bye week after a tough Go South Conference road test against the University of West Alabama. Stay tuned for more Go Statesman TV. I'm Herb Brooks. Caroline George will be up next with an update on cross country and soccer.
Abraham's in historic downtown Cleveland has clothed the Delta since 1979. Shirts, sweaters, and khakis by Southern Tide and Polo are favorites on all college campuses. Costa sunglasses with mountain khakis and jeans by Big Star, True Religion, and Silver. Abraham's has a large assortment of the North Face and Patagonia outerwear for men, women, and children. Cole Haan and Tom shoes, plus the finest tie collection in Mississippi. Team up with dress shirts by Polo and Ike Behar. Abraham's carries a large inventory of fine suits and sport coats by Ralph Lauren, S. Cohen, and Abraham's own private label. Abraham's in historic downtown Cleveland.
As an economist, I meet with many business leaders who just don't understand the true cost of documents. Unmanaged fleets, dysfunctional workflow, it's chaos. It's profit-killing chaos.
Mississippi owned and operated, the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating is Mississippi's only full-line Kyocera dealer. Kyocera's full-line copiers, printer, and faxes offer robust work solutions while offering industry-leading lowest total cost of ownership. Offering rental, leasing, and purchasing options, let the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating help grow your business.
Millions of people grow up in a family of immigrants. But not everyone stops at nothing to reach their dream. Even fewer have the patience, passion, and perseverance to achieve success. A dream is for those who sleep. I live mine. I'm Pitbull, and I'm one of a kind, darling.
The former Pure Oil station in Ruleville is now the Sunflower Eye Station with Dr. Ed Egger. The Sunflower Eye Station specializes in everything from simple eye exams to standard prescription lenses with your choice of stylish frames. We also offer colored contact lenses and prescription sunglasses from Costa Del Mar. If you're experiencing headaches from eye strain or just need a prescription upgrade, we can handle all your family's vision needs. So come see us at the Sunflower Eye Station in Ruleville and start seeing your world in pure vision.
Welcome back to Go Statesman TV. I'm Caroline George. The men's and women's soccer team and cross-country team are well underway in the 2013 season. The women's soccer team opened on September 5th against Mississippi College in Clinton. Delta State suffered a 4-1 loss against the Choctaws with the only goal coming from Aaron Tucker. Delta State hosted Belhaven University on September 7th at Delta Field and lost a close 3-2 match. Both goals came from London, England native Lauren May. The Lady Statesmen hit the road again to Arkadelphia, Arkansas to take on the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist. Delta State took another loss, falling to the Tigers 3-0. Delta State took on Gulf South Conference opponent West Alabama at home on September 15th in this season's best game so far. The Lady Statesmen won 1-0 in double overtime fashion against West Alabama. Charlotte Benson was the hero in this game as she scored in the 103rd minute of play on a corner kick from Meredith Wilkes.
That it had to go in the net, pretty much. That was the main thing going through my head. We did corners in practice and I was missing all of them and I thought this one's got to go in, so. Delta State took on Valdosta State for its first official Gulf South Conference matchup as they took a 2-2 draw with the Blazers. This match was also the second straight double overtime game with Lauren May continuing her hot streak with 2 goals. The Lady Statesmen then took on the Wolves of West Georgia on September 22nd in GSC action. Delta State fell 3-2 to the Wolves. After trailing 3-0 at halftime, Delta State's Aaron Tucker and Tabitha Hayden scored 1 goal apiece in the 55th minute of play to make the game interesting, but it wasn't enough to take the win. Delta State's most recent action came on September 25th against Millsaps College. The Lady Statesmen took a 3-2 win over the Majors with goals coming from Kaylee Bryan and Aaron Tucker. Bryan scored 2 goals for the Lady Statesmen in their win over Millsaps, which were also her first and second goals on the season and her career at Delta State. The Lady Statesmen stand at 2-4-1 on the season and 0-1-1 in Gulf South Conference play. They will take on the Chargers of Alabama Huntsville on October 11th in Huntsville in conference action. The men's soccer team opened the 2013 season with the 1-0 road loss against Spring Hill College. Amin Rahmani led Delta State with 4 out of the overall 10 shots taken by the Statesmen. Delta State then traveled to Pensacola, Florida to take on a tough St. Leo team. The Statesmen fell 3-0, although they outshot St. Leo 13-7. The Statesmen opened Gulf South Conference play at Delta Field on September 13th against the Tigers of West Alabama. Delta State faced some adversity as West Alabama took the early 1-0 lead just 59 seconds into the match. Leonardo Rodriguez scored the equalizer in the 83rd minute to force overtime. The score at the end of regulation stood at 1-1. Only 5 shots were taken by West Alabama and Delta State in 2 overtimes. After 110 minutes of play, the match resulted in a draw between the Statesmen and Tigers. Delta State hosted West Florida on September 15th for their second GSC matchup. The Statesmen made a valiant comeback effort against the Argos but fell short 3-2. Kofi Aduamankwa and Amin Rahmani put Delta State on the board late in the match with 1 goal each, but it wasn't enough for a win.
The boys didn't quit. It was, to fight back to get it to 3-2 and have opportunities at the end. It's an exciting college soccer game.
The Statesmen hit the road for 2 games against Shorter and Lee University. Offense was aggressive on both sides for Shorter and Delta State as the 2 teams combined for 7 goals in the match. Paul Ochnicki, Bryce Childers, and Joe Stockglossner tallied marks for the Statesmen, but Shorter outscored Delta State with 4 goals of their own. Delta State took on Lee University on September 22nd and suffered a 2-0 shutout against the Flames. 3 different Statesmen recorded 3 shots each in this match, coming from Leonardo Rodriguez, Bryce Childers, and Amin Rahmani. In most recent action, the Statesmen took on the Chargers of Alabama Huntsville on September 27th at Delta Field. Delta State played a close match with the Chargers but fell 1-0. Goalie Milo Spaskovic had an outstanding game in goal for the Statesmen as he recorded 3 saves and allowed only 1 goal. The Statesmen are looking for their first win on the season as they are currently 0-6-1 overall and 0-4-1 in Gulf South Conference play. Delta State will travel to Huntsville, Alabama for a rematch with the Chargers of Alabama-Huntsville on October 11th. You can always catch a good soccer match at Delta Field here in Cleveland, Mississippi. Now for the cross-country team, those girls are off and running. The Lady Statesmen cross-country team opened the 2013 season on September 14th with a 5th place team finish at the Fleet Feet Invitational 5K in Huntsville, Alabama. Seniors Annalie Pierce and Tressa Lamb had big finishes for the Lady Statesmen. Pierce finished 8th overall and 1st for Delta State with a time of 19:54, just 11 seconds shy of her personal best time of 19:43. Lamb earned a 2nd place finish for the Lady Statesmen and 20th overall with a personal best time of 21 minutes flat. Lamb shattered her previous personal best, 21:39, by 39 seconds to help the Green and White in their opening meet. Clinton, Mississippi native Kelsey Shoemate finished 23rd overall and 3rd for the Lady Statesmen with a time of 21:11. Senior Hannah Grace Whitaker finished 35th overall and contributed to the team finish with a personal time of 22:09. Sophomore Kylie Morton rounded out the upperclassmen for Delta State, finishing 41st overall with a time of 22:46. The freshman class showed it was ready for its first collegiate meet with Delta State. Hannah Poteet finished 4th for the Lady Statesmen and 29th overall with a time of 21:36. Hannah Register finished 5th for the Delta State and 31st overall with a 21:40 finish. And Madison Nash, she finished 37th overall with a 22:17 time. The Lady Statesmen cross-country team hits the course again on October 12th at the Falcon Classic in Montevallo, Alabama. I'm Caroline George for GoStatesmen TV. Don't go anywhere. Philip Tang and James Willem will be back with golf and swimming.
As an economist, I meet with many business leaders who just don't understand the true cost of documents. Unmanaged fleets, dysfunctional workflow, it's chaos. It's profit-killing chaos.
Mississippi owned and operated, the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating is Mississippi's only full-line Kyocera dealer. Kyocera's full-line copiers, printer, and faxes offer robust work solutions while offering industry-leading lowest total cost of ownership. Offering rental, leasing, and purchasing options, let the Image Specialist in Southern Duplicating help grow your business.
Millions of people grow up in a family of immigrants. But not everyone stops at nothing to reach their dream. Even fewer have the patience, passion, and perseverance to achieve success. A dream is for those who sleep. I live mine. I'm Pitbull, and I'm one of a kind. Darling.
The Sunflower Diagnostic Center in Rouville offers state-of-the-art digital imaging mammography. Mammograms are recommended yearly for females starting at age 35, and right now through December, the Sunflower Diagnostic Center is offering $99 mammograms. With our digital imaging system, we can detect possible problems earlier than ever. Our procedures are painless, and your results are back within 24 hours. Have your doctor refer you today to the Sunflower Diagnostic Center for your $99 mammogram, and see why people are saying, "Take me to Rouville."
Abraham's in historic downtown Cleveland has clothed the Delta since 1979. Shirts, sweaters, and khakis by Southern Tide and Polo are favorites on all college campuses. Costa sunglasses with mountain khakis and jeans by Big Star, True Religion, and Silver. Abraham's has a large assortment of the North Face and Patagonia outerwear for men, women, and children. Cole Haan and Tom shoes, plus the finest tie collection in Mississippi. Team up with dress shirts by Polo and Ike Behar. Abraham's carries a large inventory of fine suits and sport coats by Ralph Lauren, S. Cohen, and Abraham's own private label. Abraham's in historic downtown Cleveland.
Let's move on to swimming. I'm James Vallone, and the Delta State Swimming and Dive programs hit the pool for the first time this season on September 20th, hosting the University of Alabama. Coach Daniel Murray said it was a good start to the season.
It was a really good meet. Pleased with the guys and girls. A lot of our upperclassmen stepped up. Freshmen realized they got to get up and swim even when they're tired and have practice in the morning. All in all, a very good meet out of the gate.
On the men's side, Vlad Zinka was the only member of the team to win a race, claiming the victory in the 200-meter butterfly. He also took second later in the meet in the 100 butterfly. Tobias Thomas took third in the 100-meter backstroke, while Fabrice Wendell and Bear Isles finished second and third in the 50-meter freestyle.
It was great, especially with Vlad starting out. He's been out really for close to a year, and being able to get him back in. We were talking earlier, it's been a long time since he's rock and rolled, and he did a really good job tonight. The other guys, you know what, they're super motivated. They're upperclassmen. They know what it takes to be successful, and they're not afraid of bigger teams coming in, and they're ready to go. All they need is a cap and a jammer, and they're ready to go.
For the women, Danny Meerholz took third in the 200-meter freestyle, while Danielle Dugas placed third in the 200 butterfly. In the 100 backstroke, Kirsten Page took third, while Melanie Thomas swam a 4:35.12 in the 400 IM, good enough to place third in the meet, while also tying the time for 10th place in the DSU record books.
They did really well. I was proud of our freshmen. A lot of them have been battling sickness. A lot of them have been fighting an illness all week, and most of them were able to get in and get cleared to swim tonight. And our upperclassmen, we've been beating them up pretty good in the water, and they still were able to show up, swim faster than what they did last week, which is not easy to do on a short week. Very impressed with everyone so far. Kind of a hard thing for at least a Division II coach. We'd never get to watch diving because it has to go on during the swim meet, and I know Coach Kyle was able to give me really good feedback on the guys, and things are looking good for them.
The meet got the Statesman and Lady Statesman into the water early this season.
So far with the meet starting off this early, this is the earliest we've ever had a competition. Normally we don't start till late October, and for us to be right here, I think that sets us up for a great season. Normally we don't like to compare to other teams, but for the most part we try to look at where we are from this point last year. Overall, Bama, they came in, that's one of the best recruiting classes they've had in a while, especially how large it was, and very, very, very talented. And for us to be able to hang with them on a couple races definitely boosts our confidence.
The Delta State Swim and Dive program will return to the pool on October 12th, hosting the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. For GoStatesmen.com, I'm James Vallone.
The Delta State golf team opened up their fall season with 2 tournaments, including one at home at the Darrell Foreman Invitational at the Cleveland Country Club, held September 20th and 21st. The Darrell Foreman Invitational held at the Cleveland Country Club was more challenging than a normal tournament as the teams had to deal with very adverse conditions. It rained most of the day on Friday, and Saturday the golf course was completely soaked. Delta State got the win, and Coach Sam Dunning was pleased with the win.
You know, I was real pleased with, especially with the adverse conditions, how we handled it. 6-shot victory. You know, we had to battle the rain, playing in the rain all day the first day, and the second day playing in the rain conditions with the ground and 20 or 30 mile an hour winds. So it was really good. I was proud of them.
Zach Pritchett for Delta State won on the individual side of things. He shot 1 under par for the tournament, a 71 in round 1 and a 72 in round 2. Coach Dunning expects big things for Zach in the upcoming tournaments.
I think great. You know, it's his first collegiate tournament, freshman from Ripley, Mississippi, and he was the only man that shot under par, which was really good for those conditions, and I really look forward to seeing him win many more.
Getting a win with the first tournament of the year is always a big motivational boost, especially when the tournament is held on your home course.
Hopefully real good. You know, winning the first tournament's always well, you know, especially at home, and it gives them a little confidence, and playing in those conditions should really help also.
The second tournament of the year the Statesmen participated in was the Aflac/Cougar Invitational at the Country Club of Columbus, Georgia. The Delta State University golf team finished in 11th out of the 18 teams in the Columbus State Invitational. The host school picked up the win, shooting an .850 as a team over the 3-round tournament. After the first 2 rounds, Delta State sat in 8th place, 25 shots behind the leaders. The Statesmen shot a .293 as a team in round 1. In round 2, they shot a .294, and in round 3, the Statesmen shot a .302 as a team to finish 39 shots back with a final score of .889. Individually for Delta State, Brad Thornton led the way, finishing tied for 10th with a 3-round score of .215 and shooting a 2 over par overall. His 3-round scores were 70 in round 1, 72 in round 2, and 73 in round 3. Reed Lindsay finished tied for 40th for the Statesmen. There were 4 other Gulf South Conference teams competing in the tournament, with West Florida finishing 2nd overall and Lee University finishing in 4th. The Statesmen have 2 more tournaments this fall as they travel to Pensacola, Florida, and Killen, Alabama for tournaments hosted by North Alabama. Then they have the rest of the year off until March when Gulf South Conference tournament begins. Reporting for GoStatesmen.com, I'm Philip Tang.
So that's the Delta State athletic recap to date. It seems like the season just started yesterday.
Yeah, but before you know it, we'll be talking about basketball and baseball, Katie.
And we'll be with you every step of the way, so keep tuning in to Go Statesmen TV. I'm Katie Smith.
And I'm Herb Brooks. We'll see you next time.